Hey guys, I'm giving back here for another video, guys. Today, I'm giving my grades for Week 4's Cincinnati Bengals performance, and yeah, it was bad. The Tennessee Titans game was absolutely horrendous. It was a game I thought really we would get back going, we turn everything around, and things would start looking up for us. And it was the complete opposite. There's no real way to look at it other than that. But at the end of the day, here, it is what it is, and we just kind of have to go on to week 5. But for offensive performance for last week's game, we scored 3 points. Okay, I'm not gonna give them F minus because we did move the ball somewhat in that game. Okay, we somewhat moved the ball there. We ran the ball for 63 yards, I think. Had some passes. You know what? I'm giving them an F. I'm not gonna give them F minus, but I don't even think I could give them anything other than an F here because they played bad. I mean, there's no sugarcoating that. I wanted to be, as kind of like positive as possible for them, but our offensive line had an F performance. Our receiving core as a whole, I mean, obviously, T. Higgins gets hurt in this game, broke his ribs. But other than T. Higgins' injury, Joe didn't look really that great at all. Joe Mixon, every time Joe Mixon had the ball, he looked like he was good. Like, there was a couple plays where he got stopped, where he ran right into a D tackle. That was more or less just the Titans defense is really good. But every time he had the ball in his hands, he actually played pretty good. Like, he picked up good yardage every time he had an opportunity to. So I gotta give him credit for that, and that's why, again, like I said, it's almost to a point where I want to put him above an F, but I just can't. I, realistically speaking, can't. This offense has scored 3 touchdowns in 4 games this season, and last week they scored 3 points in that whole entire game. So I gotta give them that for that reason. Now, defense, he got 1 interception in that last game. They got 1 sack, Miles Murphy actually, and I think we also had another. I think we had Sam Hubbard also got a sack, but they just couldn't get the Titans off the field. They could not get them off the field. Starting up the second half, they allow a 10-minute drive to go straight down the field and literally just kill off 10 minutes of that clock. Like, they started with 15 minutes in the third quarter, and we got the ball back with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. We could not stop them. I mean, it was like almost like they picked up yards with ease. Like, it was like they were playing arcade mode, arcade Madden versus us. And Derrick Henry destroyed us. Derrick Henry threw a touchdown on us. They could throw the ball, they could run the ball with ease, and nothing we did mattered at all. So, I hate to say it, but it's a double F performance on the first 2. Now, special teams. They didn't get an F. They did not get an F. Money Mac kicked the only points of the game, obviously. Chuck Sizzle was out on punt return, so we had Trent Irwin as punt returner. And at the 3-yard line, he fumbled the ball, and we almost lost and gave them the ball back when we were down by 24 points. He almost fumbled and lost the ball at the 3-yard line, which would most likely gave them a score in the end and gave them more points. So I got a docket for that. Brad Robbins had a nice 62-yard punt, which was a very positive look in the end there. But other than 1 field goal and a really good punt, the rest of the punts in the game were pretty average. Nothing crazy special. Kind of like, okay, nothing too awful. So I will say, because of the fumbled Trent Irwin snap there, overall, we did not allow any big returns in this game either. I mean, we only kicked the ball off twice in this game, so it's not like that's saying much. But even in the 2 kickoffs we did, or punt returns, we didn't allow anything big. I'm going to give them a C. Yeah, and the only reason why week 1 got a D was just because of the fact that week 1 we did miss a field goal. I believe we missed. Yeah, we missed a field goal week 1, and also our punts were crap week 1. We were punting the ball 35, 40 yards every single time, and it was just absolutely dog water. So, yeah, I mean, overall, guys, again, like I said before, this is not the sexiest week of all time. It really wasn't. It was an awful loss, in all facets of this game. I mean, it was a game you can't even take away anything from. You just gotta walk away from this game and say, wow, we suck. and it's a hard game to kind of do that with, especially when the fact that you 1-3 on the season, and now we got to play the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and then a bye week. So we're just gonna have to finish strong into our bye week here, get the next 2 wins, and honestly speaking, wise, our offense, man, getting 2 Fs this early in the season, it sucks, man. I mean, you should not be getting 2 F minus or 2 Fs in general. Probably, I would say, in like 10 weeks. We're getting 2 in the first 4 weeks of the season. And our defense, again, we were kind of trending upward. We got beat and we went down a little bit. Then we went straight up against the Rams. And now we're just sliding straight down again. Special teams, pretty consistent. I don't think it's bad as special teams. But, we need to start seeing greens. I mean, again, like I said before in previous videos, this right here needs to be green, 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 green. There's no excuses anymore. I mean, you can't tell me, okay, we're starting off slow, or this offense is going to take some time to get going. I don't want to hear any of that anymore. That's all excuses that has no merit and no reason to be excuses in at this point. We need solutions, not like excuses, okay? No more excuses. We need solutions to our problem here, and we need to figure them out quickly, because if not, this season's going to go to heck very quickly, and we cannot have that happen. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.